And is sticking to that task. De Bruyne. Silva. Sterling must! Fernandinho must! Neither did!
James Milner. That's why. Milner is the key in all of this, in just preventing it from going to the net from Sterling, certainly. But it's just brilliant football from Manchester City, who've looked the more likely when they've gotten in attacking positions. De Bruyne for Silva is majestic. And that was enough for Milner. And Fernandinho on the follow-up will just be a bit embarrassed about that. He just couldn't readjust in time.
Chan. Dabbed up towards Firmino, onside, and denied a shot by Clichy, against whom a penalty is given.
I'm just looking at Clichy's reaction, and there's no protest from him. Yes, from one or two teammates, but he didn't react.
And on top of the penalty, perhaps a card. Foul, of course, being in the penalty area means that it was unlikely to be red, nor is it.
Yeah, he slips. That's the problem for Clichy, and he's tried to recover from the slip, and he's just jumped into Firmino with a high foot. Yeah.
A very expensive kick of the ball. This is worth a whole lot. James Milner so calm, so very, very calm. The sort of footballer you put your house on. And Liverpool lead at the Etihad.
Well, he's probably regretting trying to make up for the fact that he went to ground accidentally. But, yeah, there's not many as cool as James Milner.
7 penalties this season for James Milner. Jurgen Klopp couldn't watch. It's as well he had a skipper who had sufficient nerve.
It was just out of desperation, out of panic from Clichy. And it was still going to be kind of difficult for Firmino to get hold of the ball, take it on his chest and get it to ground. And I'm not sure he necessarily needed to make it, Peter.
City are unbeaten in 6 Premier League games, though they have dropped 4 points at home to Spurs and Stoke. Fernandinho. De Bruyne. Aguero! In a flash! He only needs a glimpse. Sergio Aguero again, as always. Perpetual thorn in Liverpool's side. It's 1 each.
Well, as you say, Peter, in a flash. And it was precision that made the difference. We haven't seen much of it second half from Manchester City, but as good as it comes from De Bruyne, absolutely brilliant once he got a chance to get his head up, picked out a wonderful run for Aguero. Klavan didn't read it early enough and couldn't intercept, and he finally strikes.
This is going to be fascinating, given some of Arsene Wenger's comments yesterday. Here's Aguero. Leroy Sané. Aguero stumbled. De Bruyne hit the post. Wow, pick the bones out of that.
Well, again, it's delightfully worked by Manchester City, who certainly are putting it together much more accurately now. And once it is fed back to Aguero for a lovely little flick by Sané, he just fell, and it was still on for De Bruyne.
Roberto Firmino. Wijnaldum. Firmino. Lallana missed his kick extraordinarily.